we're back. Sorry it took so long. I have no idea what is going on. We fixed it, and yeah, we fixed it again. You know what? One more boss. Yeah, guys, I have no idea why the pages take so long.
Thus begins the draining of your strength and the restoration of my glory.
if I had to guess why it was taking so long, I would guess it's the connection between the game and our network. But we fixed it and we should be good to go.
Great work, young wizard. I may have taken a few risks, but you really put the lives of my men before your own. Now that we have the key to the throne room, we can continue the assault in there. You're a true hero in my book. If you ever decide on a military career, you're more than welcome in my unit. Report to Professor Winthrop and tell him of our successful assault. He should be ready to proceed into the throne room now.
Recovered the key? Oh my, this is a red-letter day indeed. We must hurry. Now we can get inside the map room and find where the Order of the Fang is hiding. I have to gather some notes and then I'll meet you inside the map room. See you there.
So, you think you are worthy to enter the throne room of fire? Beware, it is a dungeon. Only 4 at a time can be in a dungeon, so bring your best warriors. And when everyone leaves, the level will reset in a short amount of time. You can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique loot, but only if you survive.
There you are. I've got my notes now. Let's get to work tracking down the Order of the Fang, shall we? We'll most likely need the use of a serpent's staff, so I'll trust you to procure one for us. According to my notes, the Order of the Fang used magic to hide their location. Only by using a powerful artifact in this map room can we undo their spell. There! That slot must be where the serpent staff would go. And I remember Prince Manu Nerini swung it at my head when the Tuts attacked. I'd rather not have a repeat of that. Could you go down the hall and battle Prince Manu Nerini for the serpent staff? We must set things right.
None shall pass through the door unless all the braziers burn with red flames. None shall pass through the door unless all the braziers burn with red flames.
Who goes there? You shall pay for disturbing me, young wizard.
Nah.
work. Now to use the staff. We'll soon figure out the Order's secret location. It's no use. The staff isn't working. What could I have done wrong?
Professor Winthrop stares at his notes in frustration, then looks up suddenly with a bright gleam in his eye.
That's it. In ancient times, the Eye of Croc was placed here in this room, but Croc and Common recently took it in a show of power. You must go further into Croc and Common's lair, defeat him, and take back the Eye of Croc. Then we can find the Order of the Fang at last.
Where the two suns shine, the way will be clear, but not if there is any moon shining.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
Okay, we got what we need.
Splendid! We have the Eye of Croc. Since you defeated Croc and Common and Prince Manu Narini, you deserve the honor of discovering the Order of the Fang. Go on. Take the Eye of Croc and the Serpent Staff and place them in the slots on the platform. Then repeat the ancient words I taught you.
You do as the professor says and shout the ancient words Al-Kashara Kazam. A bright light flashes, and with a crackle, the map reveals the secret meeting place of the Order of the Fang.
You've done it! The secret location of the Order of the Fang is revealed. Never would have thought to look there. It's on another island. I need to gather one or two other things here. Meet me back in the Altar of Kings. We can continue from there.
Ah, yeah, so there's a beetle there. Okay. But where? Wait a minute. Aha! There it is.
Excellent. We finally know where the Order of the Fang is. Now we can find them, get the Croconomicon, and keep it from falling into evil hands. Now that we know where to find the Order of the Fang, we'll need permission to explore there. Go speak with Sergeant Major Talbot by the lake outside. Tell him we may have found a way to set things right again. Order of the Fang may have the secret to defeating the Tuts, eh? And it's an old book. Indeed. We must ensure that book doesn't fall into the wrong hands, then. Their inner lair must be explored at once. There is no time to lose. We set up ferries to Crocus Sphinx before the Crocs attacked. Good thing, too. I barely have time to think. The boat's there in front of me. Take it across to the island. I hope you find this lair where the Order of the Fang hides out. We could use some good news.
Greetings. Welcome, stranger. I am Professor Alethred. If you seek the Order of the Fang, you have found it. What brings you here?
You tell Professor Alhazred about your search for Malastair.
I have seen no Malastair, but I know why he sought us. Long ago we wrote the Croconomicon. With the power of life and death, he could spell disaster in the wrong hands. Before I say more, you must earn the Order's trust. Please go to the Crocosphinx, seek out Shalak the Wise, and heed his words.
Greetings, wizard. So, the professor wants to test you. We are the ones being tested. We put the Tuts to sleep, but now our work is undone. They will try to enslave everyone. We must reunite the Order of the Fang. We have strong allies in the Manders, but they are struggling. Earn our trust by helping us. While Alhazred and I remained awake during the Great Sleep, other members of the Order of the Fang did not. If you are sincerely here to help, now is the time to seek them out. When I last saw General Kaba, our esteemed military leader was holding back the Tuts so he could cast the sleep. I only hope he has not suffered for his bravery. Go find the Mander Rami in the Hall of Champions. Rami can help you find Kaba.
Ah, good. I need your assistance for a moment. Could you come see me at the school?
Yeah, later. After we finish this class. Wait a minute. Did we? Oh yeah, we just leveled up to level 18. Hey.
I hope you've come to help, young wizard, because this place is swimming with Tuts. You are not the only one looking for General Kaba. The Tuts are looking for the Order of the Fang, and I fear we may be detected. We must slow them down before they find the General. Surely a powerful wizard like yourself can take out their minion, the Sphinx Sakwi.
Yeah. But unfortunately, guys, all I have time for today, And I will see you guys next time for more of Wizard 101. Have a good day, guys. Bye.